Morning everybody. So today I'm going to be able to see what the meter results are after adding this ramp. It's a little cold out, so my meter results may be a few tenths off, but I'm really hoping for a solid either match or gain. You never know, I might lose. It's pretty windy out too. We'll see the results. Single phi SP4 V2 plus 12 and a 6-to-1 ratio, 4th order on a Crescendo 6K at half ohm. We'll find out what this results meters today. I haven't done any other changes besides this 45 kind of slope up in the back hatch. But I haven't added the seal yet, so I still got to add a seal to my back end of the 45 as well, if you watched my previous video to see how I installed that. So thanks for watching everybody. Always subscribe if you haven't. Stay tuned for more videos, and if also, of course, if you guys have any suggestions on things that I can do to improve. I'm not looking at upgrading or changing equipment or anything. Of course, I think things that you can see that I could maybe improve to get better output. And of course, I don't have a dash for any new viewers. Completely pretty much decked out. I took everything out that was absorbing pressure, all my interior in my vehicle. So I used to have a wall build, so that's the main reason for that, and this isn't my daily driver. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We'll find out if my peak changes as well. So I peak between 44 and 48 hertz depending on how things are with the port and the cabin, the temperature and all. We make sure I get my meter hooked up to the dash where I always put it. It's still a little cold out, the sun's getting out, but it looks like it'll stick. For some reason those don't do as well whenever they're on colder weather. All right, got that hooked up. Everything I always do the exact same for every test. And I'm going to use my Bluetooth iPod. I'm going to do a sweep. I'm using for this, so I use my Bluetooth on my phone. I use an SSA meter and an SSA app. Watch my other videos if you need more explanation on that. And I'm going to go ahead and do a sweep real quick to find out. Alright, so we're going to remember 46 hertz, which means I'm still peaking at 47. Keep in mind that my previous video I also did a port adjustment where I was losing, so I took that out and I actually gained just there. So that shows there if you watch the other video when I added a little round over at the bottom of the port for a ramp. It kind of proves out that I don't need that. So I'm going to go ahead and burp a 47 on glass. We'll find out what it does. Make sure I'm on full tilt this time. Alright, so that's not good. I actually went down. So 47 hertz with that little ramp in the back actually made me lose. So surprisingly enough, I guess that was a disappointment to see that I lost by doing that ramp. Let me screenshot and do a couple others little burps just to confirm. Looks like that ramp actually made me lose, which shows that I don't need to add wood in the back, which is kind of a disappointment. But anyway, we'll see. I always do everything on camera so everybody can always see room to improve and room that I lose by my tests. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 46 hertz. All right, so it's still right at the same 47, 46 hertz, which is kind of showing me that adding that ramp made me lose instead of gain. All right, do one last one. 47, just one more time to confirm. Make sure I rev the alternator. I don't know if I did the first time, I don't remember. Yeah, so I'm going down from there. So that shows that that ramp that I added in the back is, of course, a disappointment. I didn't gain, so I guess all of that tape and stuff that I worked on in the back, I'm gonna probably be removing because it wasn't a benefit. And I'll go explain to you in the back kind of what happened with that. But let me first make sure this is off. Turn everything off first. Oh, that's not happy, but hey, that's part of learning and doing it on video so you guys can kind of know how the results are being altered. Even if it's a little colder, it could be a few tenths, but still it wasn't a nice gain to see. So what I did here in the back is when I added all of this roundover back here, I'm guessing that it pushes the wavelength up, but there's not enough room between my hatch and my back of my box for me to get a nice gain. So in order for me to improve this would mean I would actually have to physically remove my whole back hatch depth, or move my box back some. So move it back a few inches to probably have a nicer gain, which means I don't have enough space in the back end of my box currently. So what I mean by that, let me grab my tape measure real quick and I'll explain in more depth. Because what I'm seeing from this, it's looking like the distance between my back hatch and my box is not big enough for the amount of pressure that I have back there, which is resulting in a loss. Okay, I got my tape measure, sorry about that. So I'll explain this, and this goes for anybody that has builds like this. Adjustment of depth of your box is very important for this. So right now, if I look at the top of my box, I'm right at 5 inches. And if I go to the bottom of the box, whoops, I dropped the phone, sorry about that, guys. And if I go to the bottom of the box, so right now, with that little 45 I added, it's too close to the port just looking at it. So that is gonna cause me to lose, I guess. Unless I was to push back my initial. Yeah, see, it's right at 5-6 inches. That's not enough from the back of the hatch. And then if I go all the way from the end, so it's right around 7 inches from the back hatch at the bottom of it. That's not enough room for pressure to escape. So I really need to look into, it's gonna be a headache because I got like 40 screws in the box at the bottom. I can't do that without taking all my tape out and taking my seal box and all out. So I need to figure out what I can do on the back end for my distance difference. What I mean by that is, what do I need to do in the back hatch to not allow as much room in the back? Because right now I don't have enough gap between my back of my port and the hatch for the pressure to kind of escape that area, which is leading to a loss in summary. So kind of disappointing, all that tape and work to add a 45 and find out I lose, but that's part of the SPL and trial and error. So I'm going to be taking that out. It's definitely looking like reinforcing the back hatch is a benefit, but it also can be a hurt if I don't have enough pressure containment to escape. Because now what's happening is it's probably getting a lot louder in this area, but I'm not getting the pressure I need in the front of the vehicle. It's all in the back. So if I put a meter by that port, I guarantee it'd be probably doing 60s. But it wouldn't be doing that up front either way. But I lost 1/3 of a dB by doing that. I'm kind of disappointed. But at least I learned and I had it on video. So that's why I do it. Well, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and we'll see what I can do next. What's going on, everybody? This is Jacob Viral, ending this video to say thank you for watching my videos. Every single day I have a daily cardio video I upload. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification bell, and I'll see you tomorrow.